Those are nice. Those are nice. Those are nice, nice, nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, 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 everybody, to another episode with me, your host, Pour It On with Juancho. Pour It On is a show where experience doesn't matter. All you need is your will to create, learn, paint, and have fun. On Pour It On, you'll follow along with instruction from me on one point technique that I selected for the week on the episode. But wait, there's more. Typically, we would be having a pour it on table here, you guys, where I would have 3 cards for you in the audience to select for me to incorporate into today's episode. But as you can see, I'm not in my own element. So we're going to hit it with a little switcheroo, and we're just going to do some pouring techniques today. So we are going to do a Dutch pour, as well as we're going to do a string technique. Okay, so I got here some black, white, and red, and we also have a black canvas here today, you guys. I normally have white canvases. On occasion, I use black. Today we have a black canvas. I believe it's a 16 or 20 by 30 or something like that. Probably one of the biggest pieces that I've done on an episode. If I would have to equate it to something, if those y'all that's seen the Bulls piece that's in my room, it's about the same size as that. It's a rather large piece. So, like I said, we got the string, and we got our colors, red, black, and white. We do have Floetrol for the pouring medium, and we do have lubricant oil. So at this time, I'm going to get my colors mixed up. I'm gonna start with the black first. Actually, that's gonna be our base coat. So we got some black. All right. Shake that up a little bit. I'm just gonna screw this top because it's down to the end. And it's kind of thick. I'm not gonna use this one. I'm not gonna use this one. I'm not gonna use that one. I'm glad I got some water in there, and that'll dilute that. Put this one off to the side here. All right. So we got black. This is Apple Barrel. That's the brand. We got that taken off there. I'm gonna add this black. All right. It's a little bit more fluid, still thick, because we still got to add our pouring medium to it, which would be the Floetrol. Actually, I need to pour more of this in here because this is a base coat. All right. Real quick before I add the Floetrol, I'm just going to mix this up a little bit, try to get some of that clumpiness out of there. Using the Wendy's cup. Using the Wendy's cup. All right, that's a little thick. We got our Floetrol here. Get that mixed in. Sorry, I'm struggling to read. I don't know who's come in, who hasn't come in, if anybody's talking. Still pretty thick. Let me add some lubricant oil, acrylic lubricant oil to this. Let's see, what's this? Okay. I'm not really running like I wanted to. Alright, let me add just a little bit of water here. And a little bit more Floetrol. You guys are just tuning in. This is Poured On with Juancho. You can catch us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are currently working on a new pour today. It's going to be a combination of a pour and string technique, Dutch pour and string technique. I'm getting our base coat together here. So I'm just trying to get the paint nice and fluid here so that it runs along the canvas. I'm actually making these acrylic painting pours from scratch. So it's straight acrylic paint. I don't have pre-made paint today. So it's going to take a little bit longer just to get the right consistency that we need. And that's not too bad. I think we can go with that. So we got our black. Let's go with the red. We got some red here, and this is crimson red that we're going to be using. Which one is open? One of these is open and one is not. Guess it really don't matter. We're going to shake it up a little bit. Try to get some of that clumpiness that we had in the black color here. Still a little thicker, but we'll make it work. I'm probably using about 2 ounces of red. I think this is a 8-ounce bottle. And these are all matte finish. So I'm just gonna try to get some of that paint that's in here to kind of try to coagulate it together. Get that down real good. Thank you, Monto. Thank you for tapping in. You guys are just pulling up. This is Poured On Juancho. You can find us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today we are not doing the pouring on the table. We need a new element. We need a new destination. So we're just gonna do 2 techniques within this piece today. We got, like I said, the Dutch pour and this is like still coagulating a little bit. Dutch pour and also string pour. Add some water. Hopefully I can get this to Mix down better. Still kind of coagulated there a little bit. You don't want the clunkiness, and that's the only reason why I try to get the mixed up, because it takes some time to get this right consistency that you're looking for. It's a little bit harder, but um, you still can make it work. I mean, obviously they have to use regular acrylic paint to even get to the pouring paint. They just have machines and stuff like that that shake that stuff up really good. He's just using our hands. Using our hands. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this Floetrol in here, and then I'm gonna add a little bit more red just to make sure that red is nice and red. I don't want it to get pink on me. So the Floetrol, it's white and it does dry clear to an extent, but it can change or alter the color of your red. So you want to be mindful of that. I don't know if you guys were on the last episode, but I had the black paint and it made it like a dark, or like a pewter gray, if you will. See if we can get this. There we go. I ain't trying to mess with nobody's furniture. I ain't paying for nobody's furniture. I'm sorry, I ain't getting no paint on it, I promise. I promise. I don't even know who's all in here. Y'all super quiet today. Super quiet today. It is what it is. Thank you for the fade. I don't know that it's been this quiet in here. Alright, that red looks nice. Alright. And we're gonna get over to the white. Get over to this white paint real quick. And I'm not even gonna really worry about the white, because obviously the pouring medium that we're using, the Floetrol, that's already white. So just watch it. Just watch it. So mix this white up really good. A little bit of water. Just make sure we get that fluid. You like the black canvas? All right, yeah, the white actually mixed up better than the other two colors. But we're gonna take this black, make sure give it one good stir. We got we got spread the black. That's gonna be the base color, guys. And we're just running with two colors outside of the base color. So it says hopefully if we have to mix more of the black, we will. I'm hoping that we got enough to get this whole canvas. Just putting this black down. I'm gonna spread it out, you guys. Gonna spread it out so we can get the whole canvas. Let's see there. Got everything on that side. I'm just gonna make this side. Right. Think we got it. All right. So now that dirty both. Let me get this edge right here. We didn't get it. All right. Now that dirty this. Take these out. Sit those right there. I'm gonna grab a new set here. I'm gonna grab us a new set. All right. And these gloves is like extra medium. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. This is Portal and Juancho. You can find us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wow, these gloves are, I'm doing without these gloves. They're too small for me. All right. Let's see. You can find us every 4 p.m. every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry. We're working on a pour today, which is it consists of the Dutch pour and the string pour. At this time, I'm about to grab my colors that are going to go into our base coat, which was a black. I'm going to be doing, like I said, string pulls and the Dutch pour, which is using your straw to, or you can use a blow dryer, straw, your mouth to basically, you're blowing the paint to manipulate it. So I'm going to drop these beads specifically in this red here first before I even mess with anything else, because I want most of what I'm doing to be red. I want that red to really just pop. Let's see here. I know you guys probably can't see it. I'm just basically getting my string covered with this red so I can pull it through the canvas. Okay. It still looks kind of pink to me. I don't know why. It's kind of bothering me, but we'll see how it dries. I know paint changes color too when it dries, so it might get darker. We'll see. All right. I'm gonna have to stand up. So. All right. Try to wipe this off real quick. We're gonna grab another string. And I'm gonna come back to that one. I'm gonna wipe off the black so when we pull it back through, it's not just the black paint don't get in our red. I don't want to mix the black and our red, so I gotta really get that cleared off there. All right. So we got string number 2, which has paint on it as well. We've already pulled our first string of red. We're gonna try the string number 2. Let's see here. And I know I got a couple of splats on here. I'm not really worried about that because, you know, when it's all said and done, there are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. All right. Got that one done. I'm gonna come back to these. Let me clean these off real quick before I throw them back in the red, and then we're gonna tap with the white and have the white come over that a little bit, kind of accent it, if you will. I think I got most of the black off. I got most of the black off of that. All right. Just gonna put that in there. Let that hang over. All right, if you guys are just tapping in, this is Pour It On with Juancho. You can find us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are doing a string and Dutch pour in this piece today. We're doing the string aspect of it now. We've put a couple of strings of red. I'm gonna come back through with some white and try to accent it a little bit. See if we can't get that looking all right. Getting our string covered with the white here. Try to make sure I don't have no clumps. All right, there we go. All right. So I'm gonna try to lay it on this one. There we go. Put this over here because I gotta clean that one again. And take another one. I'll come up the white on this other side too. I just want to see how these like kind of play off of each other, and then we're gonna come back and just finish up the red, and then we'll come back with white. I just kind of wanted to get a feel of what that was gonna look like together. So we got this one. Alright, so I'm just gonna clean this excess, make sure we don't got too much paint on here clumped up. Don't worry about your drops. That just adds to the piece. Do not worry about your drops on the piece. Alright, drops is good. So I just got me a bunch of drops right there, and I wasn't trying to, but that's okay. I'm going to bring this one. So I'm going to put this one right here for a second. Like I said, I wanted to see how those kind of played off each other, but I'm going to come back with this red and we're gonna finish the red and just get that complete. We'll come back and accent with some white, as well as do, like I said, the Dutch pour, incorporate in that. I think I got some too much black in here, but we're gonna see if we can still salvage it. I'm trying not to get so much black in here, but it's already done contaminated. So I'm just going to try to cover as much of it with the red as possible. When you're doing a string pour, that's bound to happen. You're going to contaminate some of the colors. So it's going, like I said. Right. Let's see. I'm going to take this one off and clean it. I'm going to swap these out. Let's see if I can clean this one. Get it enough where I can get more red on there. Right. I'm gonna keep playing with this red, and you guys are just tapping in. This is Poured on with Juancho. You can find us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're doing a double pour today on this one piece. The first of many. Oh, and I'm dropping red. I didn't want to drop that much, but we got it. Put that one in there. These are really messy. I'm just gonna say, make sure you got a drop cloth. Make sure you have a drop cloth. Make sure you got plenty of space. Make sure you're not wearing your good clothes, because this stuff gets messy. And acrylic paint is a pain to get out your clothes. I'm just gonna say that. Make sure you got it. Ooh, I don't want to get that in there. Let me move this on the, I don't mean to block you guys' view. We're gonna try to get this. I'm gonna take this red right here and just try to, maybe not. Try to see if I can get it. It's not trying to pull. That's okay. That's right. That's right. I'm just gonna mess with this. Get this red on here. Pull the next string. I'm not even sure how we're doing for time. You know, we only got an hour, so I'm trying to make sure I get everything within the hour for you guys. All right. Got some more red coming. Got some more red coming. I gotta get my hands. I mean, I had the gloves on, but it's just a pain trying to get the things on. And my hands be sweating soon. It just wasn't working for me. So we about to just get acrylic on our hands. We about to get dirty, the nitty gritty, all into it. All right. Some more of this red. We're just trying to get some cells, and I just want to see like how that red is gonna pull through. Um, I'm gonna come back over some of these areas and like really get it and see what we can do with it. I will say like if the more fluid your paint is, the easier the pull is gonna be. Um, this paint is not as fluid as probably as I wanted it to be, but it's still usable. And so I'm still getting something out of it. I don't know if you guys made it to last week's episode, but I had an issue with it not wanting to really pull. So I don't want you guys to think like I'm not trying to do the pulls, but sometimes it just doesn't. It's a matter of how your paint is. I think we're gonna cancel that one and put it to the side. I'll cancel that one and put it to the side. I'm gonna come back and I'm actually gonna take some of this. I'm probably gonna have to mix some more red, but I'm gonna take some of this and kind of do some spots in this white over here. And solely because it has the black and the red in it, and I just kind of want to see what that effect it might give once I do uh, the Dutch pour in it. All right, so Dutch pour using a straw. I'm just gonna try to see if I can get this paint, and I might be out the camera for a little bit, and I apologize, but I'm trying to. You guys can't really see what I got going on right there, so I'm gonna have to like show you at the end with these angles, like how the paint changes. There we go. Got some cells forming down here. Just what I wanted. See if I can. All right. And that's just so I can get some of them cells to pop through with the red or the white and the black. There in the paint, I'm gonna come back through here with some white. Um, And instead of actually pulling the strings with the white, I think I'm just gonna kind of like do like some accent lines and just kind of blow those with the straw. It's a little thicker than I wanted it to be. Let me see. This is not starting up. Let's do this. It's hard to control this. I still got that black. I believe I still got a little bit of black in here, so I'm gonna try to like drop some of that in these white spots just to right, and same way down here. We're going to actually, where's that straw? Let me get my straw again. And I've got a little torch here. Let's see if we get this torch. Just want to put a little torch so it's all these cells develop a little bit better. So, but you can see that starting to form just from the so we got that going. I'm gonna get another string of beads for this red and try to pull it down at this bottom area here just to fill out the rest of the red here on the canvas. We got some white in here. I'm gonna add a couple more accent white spots and do some more of the Dutch technique. Just try to get that. So that is not really working. But I did get a chance to pull some of that red through. I'm just gonna put some spots in here. We're gonna kind of layer it with the white and the black. And just, that was a chunk. I would not want that. I have to lift that up. There. Alright. You got the white here. If you're just tapping in, this is poured on with Juancho. I'm doing a Dutch and a string pour in one piece. Just adding some white here to my red spots and trying to do this Dutch technique on these. A little bit more white than I wanted on there, but that's alright. Just want a little. Just trying to add a little black to this down here. I just want to kind of soften up some of that the white that's in it because I didn't want as much of that white in it. I was trying to get more of the red effect, but I put too much white in the middle of it. So um, soften that up a little bit. You're just tapping in. This is Poured on with Juancho. You can find us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am adding in the last few elements to our piece today. All right, I've got some nice cells in that one, which is what I've been trying to get in some of these other areas. You know, with the pour techniques, you're more looking for the cells than anything. It's of course you want to have like your design or whatever it is on the canvas, but you also want those cells for the texture. So and I'm gonna go ahead and grab this torch one more time and try to get some of these cells to pop a little bit. Oh, we're running out here. Let's put it real close in. We got it out. Let me see this one over here. I don't know if this one's gonna really help, but you can kind of see some of the stuff trying to form right there. It's just as you see right there, the outline black and the red. I don't know if you guys can really see that on the camera there. But once we get to the final touches, well, I'll go over all the areas of the canvas. see this black in here. Just soften up some of that white, like I said. I didn't want the white, but I didn't want as much of the white because I want the red to be the main. All right, I'm going to try to add some heat to that. See what we got with this one. I was trying to draw in some of those cells there. All right. If you guys are just tapping in, this is Pouring on Juancho. You can find us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know it probably looks like a bunch of chaotic mess here for some of you guys that might not understand what I have going on. Today we did a Dutch pour with a string pour. We have a lot of going on with the cells in different areas. I'm going to start going over that here in a bit. But I just want to recap with you guys. We use black as our base coat. We have red, and we also have white. Still got some stuff. There we go. We did some black, we did some red, we did some white. So why I chose these colors are for a specific person. You guys all might know this person very well, and they also have a featured show as well on the app. So this is from them. If they want to expose themselves, they can. If they don't, that's up to them. I'm not going to say anything. Here we are working on this piece, and I'm going to be adding some other things to this piece. Once it dries, I'll probably mess with it a little bit more after the show, just to get it a little bit more to where I wanted to. Again, we only get an hour, you guys. They used to give us an hour and 15, and that kind of hurts. So that takes away the extended time on the introductions and things like that, and allowing people to come in so that they can keep up with the show. But nonetheless, we still here anyway. Okay, so let's get into that Q&A real quick, you guys. Like I said, we didn't do the ported on table. I'm not in my own element, so we don't have the ported on table. We are using a larger style canvas. I just went over the color selection. 7 minutes left. Okay, so this piece, they've already sent me, is a Red Room Talk piece, you guys. You will see it hanging up if you stop in the Gin and Juices live. And she's not going to be on this week, but next week when you stop in her live, you'll get a chance to see the finished product, to see what it looks like. Now that I've completed the piece, I wish I had some pre-made pour paint. I feel like I probably could have did a little bit more with that, but it's okay. Like I said, I think it happened the way it was supposed to happen. This isn't the finished piece. Obviously, like I said, we only have an hour. So with that being said, I wish I had more time to actually work on it and share with you guys what it looks like on show, but unfortunately, I don't. But at this time, we have a couple of minutes left. I'm going to open the floor. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and drop something in the chat. If not, although you guys are in here, if you would like to be on the show, please go ahead and hit me with a follow on my Instagram. It should be attached to the bio. I know I said it was last time, but I checked. It's on there. It's on there. So hit me with a follow on the Instagram. Send me a message. We're gonna have Miss Divine on one of our upcoming episodes. So make sure you guys tap in for that. And that's it. What did you learn after using a different technique? Um, I think for this one, if I had already made the paint in advance, I think that would play because then I would know the consistency. I would know how well it ran. The black moved around phenomenal. It's the red that didn't really do what I wanted it to do, and I don't know if I didn't mix it enough or what. But like I said, it is what it is. It came out how it came. I'm gonna do some messing with it here after the episode, and we'll try to get it to do some things that I wanted to do. So I'm just gonna have to clean these beads off and probably have to actually wash them and then mix up some more red. But that was our show for this week, y'all. I appreciate everybody tapping in this week and watching today's episode. We'll be back next Saturday in my element where I have the poured on table. So make sure you tap in for that so that you guys can be incorporated into the show and actually help me select the items that we will incorporate into the piece. I promise you this piece is not done when you see it. And yeah, you'll just have to see it. Oh, that's great. It took you how long to come up with that, Java? Anyways, we are moving on. Java the Hutt is bored. That guy is bored. Anyways, I'm opening the floor if anybody has any questions. If not, we're gonna play the outro music and just kind of let this thing ride out. But I appreciate all you guys tapping in and being a part of this week's episode. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the camera down so I can show you the actual canvas and move it around a little bit for you. Gonna exit the box and flip the camera. Wait. And I'm gonna mess with some of this red and pull that with the string and try to get that a little bit more with that design from the beads on there, so you guys kind of can see where it pulled in some places better than others. But like I said, that's all about the paint and the consistency of the paint and making sure that you have that right fluid consistency. You want it to be like a honey, warm honey or syrup like consistency, so that the paint just flows like naturally. You're not trying to like struggle to pull it across the canvas or pull it across um, the rest of the paint. I'm sorry for that. Um, but yeah, that's just all it is. And like I said, you guys can do this stuff at home. You can do it with your family. You can do it with friends. Ladies, if you want to have like a wine and sip night or whatever, do that too. It's just one of these things that's really therapeutic, it's relaxing, and you don't know what you're going to come up with. You know what I'm saying? So it's just to have that gin pick the colors. Yes. Yes. What's going on? Only one me. Stack. Appreciate that. Mahogany. Thank you. I appreciate all you guys coming in. I'm not gonna stay on long because I have a flight tomorrow, y'all. I have a flight tomorrow, so I'll stay to let you guys like ask questions. Anybody else has questions for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna hop off of here. Um, so yeah, what's going on with you, Mahogany? Chilling, chilling, chilling. You late for the show, but that's okay. You still came anyway. You still came anyway. Yo, shout out to everybody that came in here though today. Whether it just been a view or the gift, I appreciate every one of you for pulling up today. Like I said, I know it's not my normal episode, and but that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Oh, I already played the outro song, so it doesn't even matter. You don't even have to. You can cut it early.